isn't sweet cakes, it's Siri.
So, you're like the real-life Siri, iPhone's virtual assistant?
I just spelled my name backward for this identity, and that hadn't even crossed my mind.
Hey guys, we got the real-life Siri over here.
Then they all started making fun of my fake name, and it was so annoying. Hey Siri, can I eat my shoes without dying? Hey Siri, would a worm eat a dead worm? I put my headphones on, but Skater Boy took them off.
Why aren't you answering our questions? Are you glitching or something?
Haven't you heard of the latest Apple update? Siri won't answer stupid questions from now on.
I didn't know Siri was actually feisty.
Later that night, I was about to sleep when someone crashed through my window. I grabbed a bat to attack the intruder, and then I realized it was Marcus.
Relax, weirdo. It's just me.
Oh no, I didn't have my wig and contact lens on. I grabbed my shades and wrapped a pillowcase around my hair before facing him.
Why are you wearing that at midnight? You look like a stupid sushi roll.
I don't have to explain myself to you. Anyway, get out! You're trespassing!
Calm down, okay? I just wanted to give you this. An apology gift for laughing at you earlier.
I was about to smile when I realized that it was a pufferfish. Seriously?
Ow!
I walked in the hallway like a fashion model. You think you're a star now just because you're wearing fake Gucci? Wake up, dummy. You're dreaming. Are you talking about yourself? I slapped her with the receipt of the items, and she suddenly forgot how to speak. We went to the park, and he taught me some skateboarding tricks. As a model, I was always careful never to do anything that might get me injured, but this was really fun. And the very next second, the skateboard slipped from under my feet, and I went flying backwards. But before my head could hit the ground, Marcus caught me.
Whoa, easy there. You okay?
His face was so close to mine as he looked down in concern, and I noticed for the first time how lovely his eyes were.
Hello? You're kinda heavy, girl. Can you please try to stand up now?
I immediately jumped to my feet. Heavy? I was model thin. Jerk. Teacher decided to pair me with Marcus, and there was a scene where we had to kiss and we needed to practice it in front of everyone.
Yuck. No way I'm kissing her.
He then pretended to throw up. What's wrong with kissing me? It's not a big deal.
I just don't want my lips to be tainted by yours.
Excuse me? My lips are not poisonous or gross. The audience started chanting for us to kiss already, but he kept making lame excuses to delay it. Oh, the irony. He was obsessed with Iris, but allergic to Siri. And it was so confusing. Our teacher lost her patience, so we had no choice but to do it. I closed my eyes, and as his lips touched mine, I felt a storm of butterflies in my stomach. He immediately pulled away and yelled,
"This is officially the worst day of my life."
I was surprised to see someone sleeping in there. I shook his shoulder to wake him up, only to gasp when I realized it was Lucas, the handsome sleepyhead. What are you doing here? This is my place.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see your name on the door.
I ignored his sarcasm and was about to head out before he spoke again.
We can share this room, if you want.
Suddenly, the teacher came in and thought we'd been making out in there or something. She kicked us out, and it was so embarrassing. I wanted to ruin his reputation, especially in front of the girls, so I whispered my dare to him, and his eyes grew wide.
If I do it, will you be my girlfriend?
I nodded. He immediately walked to the front of the cafeteria, jumped on a table, and shouted,
"I have something to confess. I wet my bed every night, and I don't know what to do anymore."
I burst out laughing when he made a whole drama out of it while fake crying. But to my surprise, the girls started comforting him. Surprised when I brought him to an amusement park the next day. I forced him to try all the rides, and I was laughing my butt off whenever he screamed like a girl. Stop being such a wuss, Lucas. Let's try the pirate ship one more time. Just then, he started throwing up, and I couldn't stop laughing. I wanted to have more fun, so I acted like I'd sprained my ankle and let him carry me all around the place. Then I asked him to buy me some fries. When he bought them, I said, "Oh shoot, I'm also craving a banana split and a cheeseburger." I could barely stop myself from laughing at his annoyed face. Poor guy later fell asleep on the bench while I ate all the food. All of a sudden, I screamed in his ear. He jolted awake and asked what had happened. I told him that I was just thirsty and I needed some soda. He finally snapped.
Buy it yourself, girl. Jeez, you're so annoying.
Pulling out a red carpet for him. What was he doing here? Morgan, the most annoying brat in the world, accidentally tripped over something invisible right in front of him. Oh my god, my dress! It's worth $237.69 million, and now it's dirty. I need some love and comfort. Liam ignored her and grabbed a megaphone instead of him and saw him heading to the library. Now was my chance to see how he studied. But he just spread out his notes, put his head down, and fell asleep. I tiptoed and snuck closer to see those notes and noticed that he had such cute handwriting. Suddenly, a hand grabbed mine, and when I turned my head, our lips almost touched. Was he awake all this time? I just wanted to grab that book next to your notes.
I have a really important question to ask you, Olivia. It's now or never.
Yeah? What is it?
What lotion do you use? Your hands are really soft.
Realizing that he was still holding my hand, I pulled away and came up with the lamest excuse. I really need to pee. Bye! I was in the school elevator when he stepped in to join me. Please don't talk about the notes. Please don't talk about the notes.
So, what was your deal with my notes earlier? Still trying to figure out how I'm getting better grades than you?
I told you. I was aiming for that book beside you. He just smirked at me and was about to say something when suddenly Liam slipped in.
There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Suddenly, the elevator broke. Perfect timing. Axel started calling for help while Liam started pestering me.
Why are you ignoring me? Is this about last night? Fine. I'll let that stupid chef go this once.
Could we please focus on the problem right now? We're basically stuck and it's so hot.
Let's make it hotter then.
Without any warning, Liam took off his shirt and I was stunned. When I turned to my right, Axel did the same and holy cheese. If Liam had the body of a fitness instructor, Axel had the body of a Greek god. And I looked like a stupid potato between them. Suddenly came up to me and handed me my undershirt from last night.
You forgot this in my bag.
Everyone dramatically gasped, and I turned into the ripest tomato. I purposely started coughing to distract everyone, but it only made Liam and Axel race to get my inhaler from my bag.
Back off, man. You back off, idiot.
Suddenly, Morgan jumped in between them. Boys, stop fighting over that trash with stupid lungs. I'm right here. One of you can have me. I'll take either of you. Both the boys ignored her and continued glaring at each other. That specimen of a man I had ever seen, and he looked just a few years older than me. Hey, handsome. Are you sure you're a bodyguard and not my next boyfriend? To my surprise, he didn't smile a bit. Rude. You look too young for this job. How can I trust you? Suddenly, a ball from our neighbor came hurling right at me, and he instantly caught it with one hand. Enough, Theo. He's just doing his job.
Why do you need a bodyguard when you have me? I'm your boyfriend. I'll protect you.
A small spider suddenly landed on his shoulder, and he ran screaming. The world stopped as I gazed into his beautiful blue eyes.
Dude, are you planning to move? You're heavy.
And I let myself fall on purpose so he'd catch me. But to my surprise, another person caught me instead.
You look so dumb doing that on purpose.
And when I got home, it was already midnight. As I walked up to my room, I suddenly bumped into something hard. It was definitely not Alice's chest. When I looked up, I almost screamed. It was that jerk.
What are you doing here?
Duh, I freaking live here. What are you doing here? Did you break in?
What? No, I'm your new houseboy.
What? First you're a pizza boy, then a barista, and now a houseboy? There's no way you can do all these jobs at once.